also agent. See the cool thing? Remember this? Watch this. I didn't even mention the second part of this. Check this out right here. Where do we have it? Here. Google and NAR did that study. 85% of the people want agents with video. But notice the second number right here? Only 15% of agents so far are making videos. Only 15%. And the number one reason they don't want to make videos is they're uncomfortable on camera. Number two, they don't know what to talk about. We'll take care of that in the course. Like I told you, you're going to have over 100 videos, content, what you talk about. But only 15%. You know what that means? Opportunity for you. You can be the next Uber in your area. I'm not joking. You can develop connection with people, spread your message, get to be known in certain neighborhoods or in certain bracket. That's the cool opportunity that's in your hands right now. Sooner or later, agents will figure this out. Fuck, all I need is a phone and a little microphone? Hell yes, I'm going to do that, as opposed to door knocking 16 hours a day. Now, you still need to prospect. Please hear me on this. This will not replace the prospecting. This will just get your face out there, connect with more people, give you opportunities to talk to those who are on do not call list, who you cannot reach, you don't have a phone number, who don't answer your calls or your mail, who throw out the shit you send them, who don't open your emails. This will be another avenue. Because one of the things I'm going to show you also is how to create little one-on-one videos, where you can get on your phone and send a personal message to somebody as opposed to just texting them, for example. It's a pretty cool way of communicating. Okay? Make sense? Kathy has a really good question. Can you give us some examples of content for your videos? That's a really good question, Kathy. I'm going to give you several. I mean, like I said, you're going to get 100, and I think there's like 105 topics to talk about in your videos, but there are several you can do right now. One of the most powerful ones, where I would start, is take either an existing client or a past client and record a 30-second endorsement testimonial from your client. It is one of the most powerful videos because now you have a third party who used your service endorsing you rather than you talking about you. Not that there's anything wrong with it. Sometimes that's necessary and we'll go over it. But if you can record 2, maybe 3, even 1 short little testimonial with your past client, you're golden. That's worth a lot. And I'll tell you how I would use it. But first, let me tell you how to shoot it. You're going to take your smartphone. You're going to get one of those microphones, one of these. You're going to clip it on your client. You're going to put your camera on a little tripod. I'm going to show you which tripods to get. It costs about $25, $30 in the next week's video. You're going to put the phone on the tripod, hook up the microphone into the camera. You're going to sit your client eye level with the camera about 4 or 5 feet away from the camera, so they're shot about this high. Okay? So we can see the features of their face, which is important from a psychological standpoint. You're going to stand slightly behind the camera to the right or to the left. You're going to ask the client a few questions. The way you're going to record it is you're going to record the entire take once, maybe twice if they really flop. But don't worry about the perfection. It is not the perfection of the video, it is authenticity that will make it impactful. Then in a post-production, all you're going to do is take out your questions, so all we see is your client telling to the camera or to you, which is okay too. If they're looking at you, that's fine too. In some of documentaries or news, you see the person is not looking into the camera but slightly to the left, which creates an impression, visual impression of the viewer to be witnessing a conversation. Either way will work. Now, for the questions, you're going to ask 3, maybe 4 very simple questions. You're going to tell your client, Mary, would you be so kind and introduce yourself on the camera? And she says, my name is Mary Smith. I am from Washington, D.C. Would you please tell us about your situation before you met Borino? We wanted to sell our house and we couldn't sell it. It was on the market with another agency for 6 months. We didn't get any offers. We got discouraged, took it off the market. And then we got a phone call from Borino. What was your experience with Borino? Would you share briefly what your interaction with him? Borino was very nice, very friendly. He was unlike every other agent we met. He was very pleasant, non-pushy. He explained to us our situation, asked us some questions, was genuinely interested in helping us. What did you do next? We decided that we still wanted to buy a condo down in Florida, so we listed our property. And in 30 days, we had a great offer, and it was a very pleasant, very easy experience. We were highly, highly impressed with the professionalism. Always our calls have been answered. Our questions have been answered. It was a smooth transaction from start to finish. Would you recommend Borino to others who are in a similar situation, who are thinking about selling? Absolutely yes. If you want an agent who's very professional, who will help you, who will be honest and upfront, and who will always be in communication with you, we highly recommend Borino to everybody else. That's it. Takes about 30, 45 seconds. Cool? Now, you take that, you take your questions out of that, and now you have a nice video. At the end, you can put a call to action, a little slide, just a little artwork with your name, your contact information. Now you have a testimonial, but here's where the fun begins. You can use that video, of course, on social media, on your business Facebook page, on your website, on your personal Facebook page. Video will get tons of attention. Facebook is really pushing video big time. You can boost it if you want to. So the online channel is important. Step 2, you're going to email it to all your potential sellers. Hey, just wanted to share with you, we recorded a little interview with one of our sellers. They're giving some opinions. Little brag piece. Use humor. Be a little self-deprecating. That's cool. Send it to everybody. Now, the killer stuff. Imagine you're standing in front of an expired listing, a potential lead, and you're having a conversation, and you have your smartphone with you. And in the middle of the conversation, the seller says, you've heard this question before, you guys. How are you any different? How are you different from all the other 12 agents that stop by? And you say, you know what? Rather than me telling you, I'll have somebody else tell you. You queue up the video on your phone and you hand it. You literally put it in their hands. And you let them watch the 30-second clip. How many other agents do you think do this? Have you ever done it? Pretty cool, right? Mind-blowing. Nobody else does this. You will be the only one. Do you think that will have an impact on the seller? Not just the fact that somebody else who was just like them, who they can relate to, is telling them why you are the best choice, but that you answer that question in a way that nobody else would answer. You know why? Because 99% of the agents would get into, well, we have the best marketing plan, and we have this many buyers, and we are the #1 in the area. All that noise bullshit that nobody wants to hear. No seller wants to hear. Simply give them a real, authentic answer from a real, authentic person. Extremely powerful. 30-second clip you have on your phone. And I'll give you one more. You're at the listing presentation. You're talking to the seller. You're going through a listing presentation. You have it on your laptop or you have it on your iPad. And as you're talking to him, says, you know what? I had a client who was in a similar situation as you guys. Check this out. And in the middle of your presentation, you play the testimonial. Imagine the impact. How many other agents do that? You're going to blow away your competition just with a little clip like that. Think about that. A real person telling them, hire this guy. He's your best choice. We were just like you trying to sell. We didn't get it done. This guy got it done. He's awesome. Use it. All you need is one, maybe two. I wouldn't play two, but I would have them on standby. Maybe you have one from FSBO, one from expired, one from past client, one from current listing. You with me on this? Super powerful way of introducing a new element. I'm with it. I'm with technology. Not just the testimonial itself, but how you present it. Where you're suddenly perceived as, he's with it, or she's got it. You with me? What do you think?